Welcome back to the Trendy Show, my lovelies. We have official word that it was actually Talsey that burned down Kayla's house, as we suspected it, my lovelies, right? Okay, now we have official word from his fiance, Kayla. They just got engaged late last year. And, she was mentioning, answering comments on Facebook, but then she took some of the comments down. But on Sarcasm, they have most of the comments. All right? And let's digest all of this. Okay? So, first, Talsie was with Santiba on the show. That didn't work out because he went to the halfway house and hooked up with Kayla. And they've been happy ever since. And then they got engaged. Well, something went awry because Talsie had some kind of mental breakdown and they went to the doctor. And the doctor suggested hospitalization. But before they could get to the hospital, disaster happens. That's according to Kayla. She never mentions anything about the aggravated assault that's listed as family violence. She doesn't talk about her own arrest in the Facebook comments about her apprehension or punishment of a criminal on February the 8th, the same day that Talsie was booked for felony arson. She does mention that he did try to harm himself in front of her. I can't say certain words on YouTube, but he did try to do that. And they were in the process of planning their wedding through all of this. And she lists her home, which they say they just remodeled, is a complete loss. Someone asked about insurance. She says there's no insurance. Now that I have a problem with. Now, if you just remodeled a home, then that means most likely you're paying for this mobile home. Unless you paid with cash or something. But most homes require you to have insurance. Now, if you're renting, I don't think you would be remodeling. I just don't think that would happen. And then you could also have renter's insurance. So there are some parts of her story that is kind of fuzzy. Let's just say that. She did ask for some clothing, but they were all in women's sizes and clothes. She didn't ask anything for her son. Maybe he has clothes at his dad's house or somewhere, but she didn't ask anything for him. She did answer some comments, and I'm going to read them from Sarcasm because most of the comments she removed from Facebook. So basically, she posted that she wakes up in a panic. She has trouble breathing. I'm dealing with a nervous breakdown. I'm scared for my mental health and more so scared about my future. I never understand why Talsie did this to me in our beautiful home we completely remodeled. We have the absolutely best of everything. Everything in our home was brand new. I gave him the best life anyone could ask for. Sadly, his mental illness won. Not only did I lose my home, but I lost my soulmate, my best friend, my partner. The grieving and pain I am going through is more than I feel like I can bear. I've always been so tough, so independent, a boss woman who got what she wanted. Now I feel scared, empty, and alone. It's even hard for me to pray right now for some reason. I just hope my loved ones are praying for me. Again, if anyone can donate, that would be amazing. Nothing from the home could be saved. Anything helps, and I truly would be grateful. Thanks in advance. And she lists her Cash App and her PayPal. Now, someone says, she's answering some comments, and they're saying, sending prayers, Kayla. Wait till your brother gets hold of him. And she says, my brother hasn't said one word about him, and I really like for no one else to either. I get what he did is unforgivable to almost every human on earth. However, Talsie has some mental issues we are working on getting him help for. He had just started going to see a psychiatrist. He only made it to one appointment when this happened. He was also about to check himself into a mental hospital. Unfortunately, we didn't make it in time. Talsie tried to harm himself in front of me and almost didn't make it to the hospital. Yes, what he did was unspeakable. In his right mind, he would have never in a million years. But I forgive him, and moving forward, I will do my absolutely best to get him help he needs, because all the signs were there and people ignore his cry for help. They forgot about him, and it's heartbreaking. Now, according to some people on Facebook, that she said she was going to use some of the money donated to help Talsey. And, some people felt a certain kind of way about that. Anyway, someone asked her, why are you standing behind him? My advice would be to set everyone straight from Facebook to Twitter on the reality show on how this happened, especially with this mom. I fear, though, no matter how this goes down, Talsie will be incarcerated for a very long time, and you're blessed not to have been hurt or killed by him. And love, yeah. Someone says, let me correct that. It says, I respect that no matter what he put you through, you are standing behind him. They didn't ask why. They said they respect that. She says, I will have my day to tell my whole story. Everything I am reading from the fans is completely insane, extremely hurtful. However, I can't let thoughts and voiced opinions of desperate, non-irrelevant, miserable human beings add to the stress I have on me. I feel like it is one more thing happens, I'll break, and I'll no longer be around. I appreciate you respecting my decision, even though I haven't fully made my mind up yet. I do know the signs were all there on paperwork about his mental state, and I also know the system failed him, which is why I got caught picking him not. I don't get that. But anyway, definitely wasn't running with him. But again, I'll let these roaches say what they need to say now. I got them in time. It's not quite a pleasant thing to say, Kayla, if you're trying to get money from people. But anyway, someone says, I'm sorry to hear this. Talsey's been a close friend of mine, blah, blah, blah. And no one needs to say anything bad about him, period. And she goes, thank you. I need all the help I can get. I need to get this camper repaired, so I have a place to stay until I figure out my next move. I will certainly let him know. So most people are saying I'm sorry for your loss. I just wanted to drop in and say this on YouTube, and they're going over the comments and showing with screenshots and stuff again. I'm sorry for the loss. And she goes, yeah, they're little roaches. I'll have my time to tell the true story. Funny part is, none of these runts would ever come face to face with me with the BS they've been talking. One thing they will find out about me is I'm a natural-born hustler. I'm a boss, and I'll get back everything and will be twice as nice. Just heartbroken at the moment, but reclaim everything. Plus, 90% of these roaches are struggling with the ugly face syndrome, so I can understand why they're mad and hating on someone that just lost everything. Ooh, girl, if you're a natural-born hustler, why are you reaching for cash, okay? Don't be asking for the coins if you call for these ugly face roaches, all right? Just keep it pushing if you feel that way. So she's kind of contradicting herself, right, my lovelies? But anyway, someone says, I understand. I'm only reaching out because I feel like he's family. I hope everything gets better. And she says, I understand he's loved by so many people and for so many good reasons. Just pray for him. Now, I want to cite sarcasm because I'm getting a lot of the content from the comments from sarcasm, because Kayla removed a lot from Facebook. She doesn't answer a lot of the more important questions. Why did she get arrested? Who did he assaulted? Where, she said there was no insurance, but is this if you remodeled something, even if it's a mobile home, do you have a mortgage? Are you paying a mortgage on that? If so, you're going to have insurance. Some people feel as if this is a scam. You got to address all of these questions, Kayla. I'm just saying. All right, my lovers, we can continue this conversation down in the comments section. You know what you have to do. Drop a line. Make sure you're subscribed. And make sure that notification bell is hit. Because as you know, YouTube plays tricks. All right, my lovelies, I'll catch you all on the flip side.